Mighty Male Hunt is a bit of a legend around Noosa. As often as he can, he straps his surfboard to his homemade boat and crosses the bar, heading for his favourite surf spot. Malcolm lives on Noosa's remote North Shore. The only way to get there is by ferry and winding dirt roads, or zipping across the river by boat. He built his runabout from rubbish that washed up outside his home, using bits of old surf skis and windsurfers, pool pipe, foam and plywood.
So it's actually a lot of flotsam and jetsam which has survived to float away to live another day, and they've all been married together and they've created the Granite Express. Recycled magic is what it is.
20 years ago, doctors told Malcolm he had 5 years to live.
I couldn't comprehend being carved up by surgeons when I knew I had inoperable bowel cancer. And I thought, you know what, how's that going to leave me? I'll never go surfing again. Can't have that.
The Granite Express has been crossing the bar for 15 years. It's the third of its kind that Malcolm's built.
I'm pretty rough, pretty hard on them, but they're made specifically to travel over the bar. It's not a long bar. Noosa's short, sharp. Like if you have patience and relax. It's a bit like life, actually. If you just look at your problems and face them head on and charge into it, well, you're pretty good. You might get knocked off your feet a few times, but you always climb back up. But if you try and avoid your problems, you're in trouble. It's like commit and go.
Malcolm's cancer diagnosis and the way he dealt with it reshaped his whole life. He believes changing his attitude helped him live with the disease.
You create your own reality, so uncreate it. Cancer was one of the good things that happened to me in my life. I know it's so weird saying things like that, and there are consequences that you have to live with, of course. But who I was then and who I am now is basically two different people, although a lot of people still think I'm what you'd call probably a rat bag.
Now, Malcolm reckons he gets out on the water 300 days a year.
Some days you don't find a surf, some days you just go in to get wet. Other days you're surrounded with dolphins and flying fish, schools of fish leaping on the boat. The fact of getting out there is like the best meditation you could possibly ever do. It's just wonderful.
Malcolm's a big believer in the power of positive thought.
The mind that you have is the sharpest, strongest tool you've got in your toolbox, and make the most out of it. Use it wisely and don't fill your day with negative thoughts, but fill them with gratitude and love. Love what you do. And I think that's why I have so much fun on the bar with the Granite Express. I just love it to death.